That Muhammad Zaid.
Mohammad Zaid is present?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. Rehan Sheikh and Rehan Gabrani, right?
Yes, both are there. And Hanuman Gori, then
It's a little, my
Muhammad
screen.
Naqvi Muhammad Zaid.
Okay, Zaid. Yes. Rehan Gabrani, can you read this? Yes, Hassan, can you read, beta?
yes, ma'am. I'm from men or first.
From your students studying history.
Okay. Students studying history, archaeologists, historians, and travelers. History means information given by archaeologists about past of human society. On the on the basis of research, they go to ancient place and dig out the houses, coins, bricks, stones, sample of foods, bones of men and animals, etc., and study them and make us aware about culture of man of that time. Second paragraph read.
Yes, yes.
Yes. Man has been wandering from one place to another since ancient time. Many travelers have visit, visited other countries to note life of people there. From the travel details of such travelers, we get information about the history and culture of a country. It includes travelers like Megasthenes,
Hmm.
Pliny,
Yes.
Fahian,
Pahian, Yan, and
Fahian,
Hinstang.
Hyun, what name written?
Hinstang. Hinstang.
Hyun Sang. Yes, Hyun Sang. The researches of archaeologists and historians gives us glimpses of great
Civilization.
civilization. Yes, civilization.
Civilization. Civilization.
Civilization which flourished in the northwest region on the banks of river bank or river Indus. In
Indus River.
India, yes, uh, Indus River. Yes. In India, many cities exist more than 4,500 years ago. In the same way, it can also be known that many cities developed on the banks of river Ganga and nearby area about 25 years ago.
Yes. Very good, chalo.
Yes,
So, what
all
will
these
become? Hmm. Continue.
yes, all these tools gives us information about customs,
Custom.
custom foods and attire,
Attire.
yes,
Attire.
attire, technology and culture of people of that time. By by exploring many cities
Ex-
and villages,
exploring.
yes, exploring many cities and villages, they have given us information regarding cotton, barley, wheat. Then besides this, they have also given us information about animals of that time. Archaeologists are the scholars who study about past. They, what name written? They
They
cat
categorize.
yes
Categorize.
categorize the tools found. The tools found do researches, collect data from manuscripts, documents, archives, and then scribed them in a rigorous way. Archaeologists and historians bring past to life.
Yes. So, what does history means? Okay, history means information given by archaeologists about the past of human society. About what, Peter? About the past of human
Human
society.
society.
हाँ, कि भाई वो लोग कैसे रहते थे, क्या खाते थे, क्या पीते थे, all this, right? On the basis of research, they go to the ancient places, okay, and then dig out the houses, coins, bricks, stones, and implements, samples of food, bones of men and animals, etc. And then what do they do? They study them and make us aware about culture of men of that time. What does it make aware? Culture of men at that particular time. कि उस टाइम पे सब कैसे रहते थे, क्या करते थे, क्या उनका रोज का काम था, एंड ऑल दिस, राइट? Man has been wandering from one place to another since ancient times. कौन से टाइम से wander कर रहे हैं? Since ancient times. Man has been wandering from one place to another place. That we all know, right? From if you remember in the lesson, a hunter and gatherer, we learned food. That is, he used to move from one place to another place in search of food and all this. Remember, no?
Yes,
So many travelers they have visited other countries and to note life of the people there. Matlab they will go there and they will see how is their lifestyle, what do they eat and everything. So other country people they come to our country and our country people go to the other country. Understood? From the travel details of such travelers, we get information. What do we get? We get information about history and culture. What do we get, beta? About history and culture of a particular country. It also includes some people like, Meghastin, Pliny, Van and Houston are some people who have come to India and then studied about our country. कि कैसे लोग होते हैं, क्या खाते हैं, क्या पीते हैं, कैसे रहते हैं, all this, right? And then they have noted down in their books also. जैसे ह्यूस्टन के बारे में बात करें तो वो हर्षवर्धन के रूल में 606 सी में इंडिया आए थे और 15 साल तक इंडिया में रहे थे और इंडिया के बारे में सब कुछ उन्होंने सर्वे किया था, राइट? मोनेस्ट वो बुद्धिज्म भी स्टडी किया था, नालंदा यूनिवर्सिटी में रहे थे 5 साल तक ह्यूस्टन, समझे आप? तो फिर उन्होंने क्या डिस्क्राइब किया था अपनी बुक में कि कैसे इंडियन पीपल के टाइम में एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन कैसे करते हैं, कैसे सब रूल करते हैं, वो सब। अंडरस्टूड?
ma'am, who come?
वो एक चाइनीज ट्रैवलर था, चाइनीज से चाइना से आए थे इंडिया। Okay, so the research of archaeologists and historians gives us glimpse मतलब कि हमें दिखाते हैं of great civilization which flourished in the northwest. Where did it flourish? In the northwest region on the banks of river Indus. On the which banks of river, beta? On the banks of river Indus. In India, many cities existed more than 4,500 years ago. How many cities existed? More than
What is
4,000 years ago. कितने cities exist करते थे?
more than
बहुत
four
सारे
thousand?
नहीं, many cities existed more than 5,000 years ago, 4,500 years ago. In the same way, it can be also known that many cities developed on the banks of river Ganga and near area about 2,500 years ago. क्या क्या cities develop हुए थे कहाँ पे? Near the banks of river Ganga and the nearby areas. Okay, all this will give us information about what? About the customs, food, attire. Attire means what? Anyone knows?
Ma'am, tire?
No. ATTIRE means what?
No, ma'am.
Try to think.
What, ma'am? Meaning what?
A
Attire?
double T I R E, attire.
Ma'am, no mean. We.
No one knows?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Attire means the clothes they wear. Okay. A double T I R E, attire means the clothes they are wearing. Types of clothes they are wearing. Okay. Technology, culture of the people of that particular time. Okay. So what does it gives us information about? Customs, food, attire, technology, and culture of the people of that particular time. By exploring many cities and villages, they have given us information regarding what cotton, wheat, barley, wheat, etc. etc. Besides this, they have also given us information about animals of that time. What has it given us information about? एनिमल्स कैसे रहते हैं उस टाइम पे, वो उसकी भी इंफॉर्मेशन हमें हिस्टोरियन से मिलती है. Now what are archaeologists? Archaeologists are scholars who study about the past. They categorize the tools found, do researches, complete data from manuscripts, documents, archives, and then scribe them in a rigorous way. Archaeologists and historians bring past to life. What do they bring? The past to our present life. Archaeologists and historians only does all these things, right? Right or wrong, boys?
Yes, ma'am. Archaeologist.
Yes. So any doubt till here?
No, ma'am. No doubt.
Yes, Nakviraki person, are you there? Nakviraki, Rehan Gabrani, Mariani Shafiq, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Can you revise this paragraphs what I explained you right now? If anyone has any doubt, they will ask.
Mm.
Shafiq? Okay, I think someone, these boys' mics are not working. Hassan, you revise?
Okay, ma'am. Yes. Students studying history, archaeologists, historians, and travelers. History means information given by archaeologists about past of human society.
Hassan, don't
Yes.
run with words.
Okay,
Slowly and a little loudly.
okay, ma'am. Students studying history, archaeologists, historians, and travelers. History means information given by archaeologists about past of human society on the basis of research. They go to ancient place and dig out the houses, coins, bricks, stones, implements, sample of food, bones of men and animals, etc., and study them and make us aware about the culture of the time. Man has been wandering from one place to another since ancient time. Many travelers have visited other countries to note life of people there. From the travel details of such travelers, we get information about the history and culture of a country. It includes travelers like Vedas, Clement, Pilifa, India, Pliny, then Fari,
Feeling and Fahiyan. ये है ना चाइनीज ट्रैवलर्स है इसलिए उनके नाम ऐसे हैं. ओके.
yes, Fahi, then
ह्यूस्टन.
Yun Chang, yes, Yun Chang, then
ह्यूस्टन के बारे में हम बहुत पढ़ेंगे 7th स्टैंडर्ड में.
okay, ma'am. The researches of archaeologists and historians gives us glimpses of great
Glimpse
civili-
नहीं, glimpse.
glimpse of great civilization which flourished in the northwest region on the banks of river Indus. In India, many cities existed more than 4,500 years ago. In the same way, it can also be known as that many cities developed on the banks of river Ganga and nearby area about 2500 years ago. All these tools gives us information about customs, food, attire, technology, and culture of people of that time. By exploring many cities and villages, they have they have given us information regarding cotton, barley, wheat. Besides this, they have also given us information about animals of that time. Archaeologists are the scholars who study about past. They recognize
They
tools.
categorize. Recognize
They
में they categorize.
categorize. They categorize the tools found to researchers, collect data from manuscripts, documents, archives, archives, and then describe them in a what ma'am saying? Rigorous way. Archaeologists and historians bring past to life.
Yes. Now name of the line. Okay. Yes. Read better. Continue.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. Name of the land. We know our country by two names, India and Bharat. The
Hmm.
word India is derived from India.
Derived from Indus, river Indus.
Yes, river Indus, which is called Sindhu in Sanskrit. People of ancient Iran and Greece were familiar with the Indus River. They came into contact with this region 2600 years ago. The Iranian called the Indus River Indus and people of Greece called Indus. They knew the east bank of the river as India. We know about the name Bharat from Rig Veda. A group of a group of people named Bharat came to settle in
Settle.
northwestern India. It is the name that our country to be known as Bharat. This group is also mentioned in the early work of Sanskrit is a Rig Veda. Ma'am, you explain or I continue?
No, I explained. So now name of the land. How did we get the name of our land? India. Okay. बेटा we know that our country by two names, एक तो India and भारत. कोई इंडिया भी बोलता है, कोई भारत भी बोलता है, but the word India is derived from the Indus. Indus is a river, okay, which is called Sindhu in Sanskrit. संस्कृत में इंडस को क्या बोलते हैं? सिंधु. Sindhu. Okay. People of ancient Iran and Greece were familiar with the Indus River. वो लोग किससे फेमिलियर थे? इंडस रिवर से फेमिलियर थे. they come they came in contact with the region 2600 years ago. The Iranians called the Indus River Hindus, and the people of Greece called Indus. Okay, they knew the east banks of the river as India. East bank को उन लोगों ने क्या नाम से याद रखा? इंडिया. We know about the name Bharat. From Rig Veda. Now, what is this Rig Veda? I'll explain you. Okay, a group of people named Bharat came to settle in northeast western India. It is the form. It is from their name that our country came to know as Bharat. This group is also mentioned in the early work of Sanskrit, that is Rig Veda. Means what is written over here? We know about the name Bharat from Rig Veda. Okay, a group of people named Bharat. ओके, एक ग्रुप था पीपल का, जिस ग्रुप का नाम भारत था. क्या नाम था? भारत. तो
Bharat.
हाँ, that group of people came to settle in northwestern part of India near the Indus bank or Indus river. Okay, so it is from their name that our country came to be known as Bharat. Now Bharat जो है, it is also, this group is also mentioned in the early work of Sanskrit Rig Veda. Now Rig Veda क्या है? The oldest Veda, the oldest Veda of our country India. Okay, जिसमें संस्कृत में सारे ग्रंथ लिखे जाते हैं. There are four types of Vedas: Rig Veda, Sam Veda, Yajur Veda and Atharva Veda. Okay, जिसमें जो ऋग वेदा है, the oldest Veda है. Okay, what is Rig Veda? It is the oldest Veda of India. Is it clear till here? Now,
Yes.
yes. Any doubts, anyone? What is Rig Veda? ऋग वेदा क्या है? द ओल्डेस्ट वेदा. चलो अब हम डेट लाइन
Oldest.
सीखेंगे. हाँ, चलो. Who will like to revise this paragraph? Name of the land.
मैम बिरयानी मोहम्मद शफीक.
Yes, Shafiq, revise it.
मैम मतलब रेड करने का है ना.
हाँ हाँ, एक मिनट. हाँ,
Ma'am, can I read some of Muhammad Zaid?
Zaid, next turn. Okay, right now Shafiq. Yes, Shafiq.
The name of the land. We know our country by two names, India and Bharat. The word India is divided from India, which is called Sindhu
Sindhu in
in
Sanskrit.
Sanskrit. People of and what name?
People of ancient Iran.
Ancient Iran and Gracis, where
Grasses in Iran and Greece.
Greece is, where were familiar with which the Indus River. They came into connect with the region 2,600 years ago. The the I- Iranian what one?
Iranian called the Indus River
Iranian called the River Hindus and the people of Greece called Indians. They knew they knew the east bank of the river as Indian. In India, we know about the name Bharat for Rigveda,
Veda.
Rigveda, a group of people named Bharat came to settle in northwestern India. It is from their name that and country came to be known as Bharat. This group is also met, minted,
Mentioned.
mentioned in the early work of Sanskrit.
Great. That is Rig
Sanskrit.
Veda.
What, ma'am?
That is Rig Veda.
Igre, Igreza.
Chalo, clear till here? Anyone down?
No, ma'am, no doubt.
Yes, Zaid, you wanted to read, no, read with a date line. Then I'll explain about date line.
मैम कहाँ से रीड करना है?
Date line.
Date line. Time is very important in history. Events can be written along with time and place. We can relate time with date, month, and year, such as July 20, 2018 Friday. As per it, as per it, time is associated with birth of Jesus, Jesus Christ, birth the
Beta, your voice is not clear
Christmas.
at all. And we are not able to listen at all. Hassan, can you read better?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. 1 minute. Yes, date and line. Time is very important in history. Even events can be written along with time and place. We can relate time with date, month, and year, such as July 20, 2018 Friday. 2018 Friday. As per it, time is associated with birth birth of Jesus Christ.
Jesus
Birth
Christ.
of Jesus Christ, founder of Christians. What ma'am written? Christianity.
Christianity.
Christianity. Yes,
Christianity.
has been. Yes, Christianity has been Christ.
Associated with. No, beta. Christianity has been associated with the date line.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Christianity has been associated with date line. We call it Anno
Domine.
Domini. Yes, Domini AD, which means years after birth of Jesus Christ. Example 2000 AD means 2000 years after birth of Jesus Christ. Similarly, BC before Christ means years before birth of Jesus Christ. Example 2000 BC means 2000 year before birth of Jesus Christ.
Yes, very good. So what is date line? टाइम इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट इन हिस्ट्री, है ना? अगर हम पढ़ रहे हैं कि बिफोर सो मेनी इयर्स अगो दिस हैपेंड, दैट हैपेंड, तो हमें कैसे पता चले? टू सो मेनी इयर्स कैसे मैम ने बोल दिया? बिकॉज वी नो ये पर्टिकुलर टाइम में ये हुआ था। अब ये हमें कैसे पता चले पर्टिकुलर टाइम में? हिस्टोरियंस ने, आर्कोलॉजिस्ट ने हमें इंफॉर्मेशन दी, बट हाउ डू वी कम टू नो अबाउट दिस? ओके, सो बेटा, it is said that even events can be written along with the time and place. When we relate time with date, month and year, what do we relate it with? Date, month and year, है ना? हम किससे रिलेट करते हैं बेटा? Date, month and year, such as July 20, 2018, है ना? So what it is? Date, sorry, month, date and year, है ना? And the day, Friday, है ना? As per it, time is associated with the birth of Jesus Christ. टाइम हमारे इंडियन हिस्ट्री में किससे अटैच्ड है? द बर्थ ऑफ जीसस क्राइस्ट. ओके, birth of Jesus Christ, founder of Christianity, has been associated with the date line. We call it Anno Domini. See, can you see date line? That is AD, which means years after the birth of Jesus Christ. Example, 2000 AD means 2000 years after the birth of Jesus Christ. Okay. Similarly, BC means before Christ. Understood? Means before the birth of Jesus Christ. એટલે કે 2000 BC એટલે શું? Means 2000 years before the birth of Jesus Christ. Okay? Of, is it clear? Now, often it is written as
हेलो मैम
CE. Instead, हाँ बोलो.
मैम एडी का मीनिंग क्या होता है? एडी
Anno Domini. Anno Domini.
और
Domini.
बीसी
Can you,
बीसी का?
before Christ. Okay?
ओके मैम.
Both are Greek words. Okay? Okay? Often it is written CE instead of AD and BCE instead of BC. CE means common era, common time, while BCE means before common era. Okay? आपको बहुत सारी बुक्स में ऐसा पढ़ना आएगा BC, CE, BCE. Okay? Means before Christ era, common era. Understood? As Christianity is associated with most nations of the world, we use the same date line in India as in many nations. Okay? Christianity जो है वो हमारे वर्ल्ड के बहुत सारे नेशंस के साथ एसोसिएटेड है, इसीलिए हम भी वही डेट लाइन फॉलो करते हैं जो दूसरे नेशंस भी फॉलो करते हैं. ओके. इन केसेस ऑफ द वर्ल्ड word BP is also used, which means before present. Okay, some places BP हम जनरली कहीं नहीं पढ़ते, but in many cases, okay, the word before BP is used, means before present. What is used, beta? Before present. Okay. Chalo, everyone clear till here?
Yes,
Children,
ma'am.
any doubts till here?
No,
All
ma'am.